What up, people? Welcome to a bonus edition of How to Survive a Podcast. And as always, we move in the realm of 5. Like, comment, subscribe, notify, share. 5 actions that help push us out to more and more people. And we all get what we want. So go for it. Give it a shot. And now, on with the podcast. This bonus edition will basically take all 4 of the previous podcasts that we had about the subject matter and tie them all into one big knot. But this time the focus is, once again, on what not to do. It's simple in its premise, but it's almost impossible to do. We are going to look at several podcasts. We're going to break down what's wrong with it, what should have been done right, and we're going to pretty much delve into what's gone wrong. First one will be Just Pearly Things pregame show. Shout out to you, Pearl, and everybody over there. Let's get over there. And, wait a minute. Okay, that'll do. Let's go and see what we got to see.
If you love somebody, you love them to death. Otherwise, how can you love them?
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
But that isn't taking away the stress that the other person would have to go through to look after that person.
Don't you think it says a lack of loyalty in society?
100%.
100%.
Because it's like, what percent of women really would stick around?
Not many.
In this generation, I don't know.
Do you not think?
Nah, not
I
many.
I don't know.
Women divorce their husbands over like damn near nothing.
Literally. Because they lost their job.
Boy.
Empty pockets.
Like, literally, it's
I didn't feel like myself anymore.
You've changed.
I needed to find myself as my favorite one. I'm like, Diane, you have 2 children. What about the kids? Well, I needed to find your children.
What
But
about
this is the thing, though, yeah?
go out with your boys?
But this is the thing, yeah, with love, yeah? You have to work with love. You got to work with your partner. It's not something that you just think, oh, okay, like, you know, like.
Okay. Context is key. And the question was asked about guys and girls and the girls leaving the guys. And both parties are in the wrong on this one, and I'll explain why. Firstly, on recent episodes of Just Pearly Things, and the pregame in particular, decorum is breaking down. People are over talking. You have multiple people talking on the microphone. And let's face it, it gets really hard very quickly to follow somebody when you have 4 and 5 people trying to speak for microphone time at the same time. So in the one sense, it's the guests are in the wrong because they're over talking, but the moderator, in this case Pearl, needs to put her foot down. Let's continue.
My parents, they were married for years, and I'm thinking, how did you stay married? They work together. You go through every single storm. You grow through what you go through. Do you know what I'm saying? That's love. If you can do it together, that's the partnership.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, in this generation, a lot of people don't see. They just seize the moment. They just, you know.
Had to stop it because he used the dreaded phrase. I feel like. Send the asteroid. Stick a fork in them people, they're done. And it seems to be more and more guys are actually starting to talk like that now. Which begs the question, why? Because when you feel like you're coming from a place of emotion, we guys don't do very well in emotions. Can it change? Sure. Will it change? Has yet to be seen. Because for all the change that's being pushed, there's an equal opposite pushback saying, no, we're not changing. And it's not my place to either agree with or disagree with those points of view. They come down to an individual case by case. What's right for you might not be right for me, and vice versa. So who am I to tell you, oh, they're wrong or they're right? That's you. But this, I feel like, to quote a famous female, ew. Let's get back to it.
Fairy tale.
Yeah.
They don't actually want the real nitty gritty. They don't understand.
They don't understand
what
it.
it takes to actually maintain a relationship. That's what this
I
generation.
think men
about.
understand it. I think women don't.
You think
Some men
really?
understand it. Some
Really?
men.
There's we're going to call him the I feel like guy. And he's getting more and more into his feminine role. Where's your pants, son? Take a position and stick to it. One of our podcast 101 rules. It doesn't come up very well when you're seen to be meandering from point to point, straddling the fence, so to speak. It's not a good look. And this fool's doing it on a regular, like it's all right. If you take a stance and you're proven to be wrong, take the L. It's a learning experience. In this case, L means learning. So, okay, good point. I can see the point. I hear where you're coming from. That's it.
I wouldn't say all men.
Yeah, because if we look at the numbers, the women are the ones that are leaving.
True.
If the men didn't understand it,
True.
they would be leaving. The women are leaving.
But is it because
Of what did he do?
like a woman wouldn't necessarily stay around if there's no love there? Like, say for instance the guy stays and he's just cheating, he doesn't love his.
You know, that's one thing that I'm going to push against hard. I'm going all in from here on in. Because these women like to live in absolutes. What if he leaves? What if he stays? Nobody ever asked that question. I feel like, what if things are going wrong and he leaves? What if things go wrong and he stays? What if if a woman finds out that a man's cheating and the man is truly honest and forthright and does everything he can to prove himself worthy in her eyes again? Does that count for nothing? He might leave. He might stay. And there's just as good a chance he didn't do anything wrong to begin with. Continue.
His wife, but he's just there because he's there, so he's going out doing his thing. Is it because women are like, no, I'm actually not putting up with the disrespect? I'm worth more than
Women
that.
cheat more than men nowadays.
I know,
you
I've
think?
heard that. I've heard the statistics are pretty high when it comes to women and
Really?
men. Yeah, I've
What
heard
percent
that.
of men can get laid? Like, what percent of men can cheat? I think
It's harder for guys.
It's hard,
Yeah.
I think it's
And we
hard for
really-
guys.
Women have to
If we-
control when it comes to sex.
I mean, for us, we really have to be out there. We're like, you know, I look at it as like the safari, yeah? We're the predators, yeah? We got to get our prey, but we got to be strategic with it.
Yeah,
We got to
yeah,
be like, okay, you know, You know what I mean? So you have to be very like smart with it, and
This guy here, Mr. I feel like, his flip flop. Now he's on the men's side. He's championing the men's side. Well, she's right. We're like predators. This, that, and the other thing. Pick a side. Pick a side. Now I know that everything is not black and white. I know this. There are shades of gray. And I also know that people can and will change and evolve and grow to certain points to go from this one to the other one or back and forth on a regular basis. But this guy's doing it minute to minute. I don't understand how you can be so fluid in your viewpoints. How can you change so readily unless you have nothing to begin with? Those who stand for nothing fall for everything. And this guy, he's changing, and he's evolving a bit too regularly for me. It's happening a bit too often. Keep an eye on him, because I think he's going to prove me right. Let's get back to it.
at the same time, it's not easy. Whereas, no disrespect, and tomorrow you could
But women
sleep
are
with
like
the next
that as
guy
well.
and
It's
whoever
much
you want. You know what I
easier
mean?
for
It's a lot
women to
easier.
sleep with people a lot.
But that's what I mean, where women have control over like sexual relations. Like you could go out and pick a guy, and 9 times out of 10, you probably will.
Do you think that marriage is about love or about duty?
We're going to stop it right there, because we're going to go back to something that the girl on the far left said. Let's listen to it again.
Men don't.
You think
Some men
Really?
understand it. Some
Really?
men. I wouldn't say all men.
Yeah,
Yeah, because if we look at the numbers, the women are the ones that are leaving.
True.
If the men didn't understand it,
True.
Yeah.
they would be leaving. The women are leaving.
That's not what we want to stop at, but we're going to stop there real quick, because Pearl's spitting facts. And you notice Mr. I Feel Like has nothing to say.
But is it because
Of what did he do?
like a woman wouldn't necessarily stay around if there's no love there? Like, say for instance the guy stays and he's just cheating, he doesn't love his wife, but he's just there because he's there, so he's going out doing his thing. Is it because women are like, no, I'm actually not putting up with the disrespect.
Women
I'm worth
cheat,
more
women
than
cheat
that.
more than men nowadays.
I know,
you
I've
think?
heard that. I've heard the statistics are pretty high when it comes to women and
Really?
men. Yeah, I've
What
heard
percent
that.
of men can get laid? Like, what percent of men can cheat? I think
It's harder for guys.
Yeah,
I think it's
we
harder
really-
for guys.
women have the
If we-
control when it comes to sex.
I mean, for us, we really have to be out there. We're like, I look at it as like the safari, yeah? We're the predators, yeah? We got to get our prey, but we got to be strategic with it.
Yeah,
we got to
yeah,
be like, okay, you know what I mean? So you have to be very like smart with it. And at the same time, it's not easy. Whereas, no disrespect, and, tomorrow you could
But women
sleep
are
with
like
the next
that as
guy
well.
and
It's
whoever
much
you want. You know what I
easier
mean?
for
It's a lot
women to
easier.
sleep with people a lot.
But that's what I mean, where women have control over like sexual relations. Like you could go out and pick a guy, and 9 times out of 10, you probably will.
No. 10 times out of 10. A woman can go outside, stand in the middle of the street, and say, all right, who wants some? And out of nowhere, guys will flock to her. And I don't care what she looks like. She could be butt ugly, and guys will still flock to her. Now, let a man do that. Man goes out in the middle of the street, stands and goes, all right, who wants some? If anything does happen, women will open the door and laugh at him. That's if anything happens at all. It's more than likely he'll be summarily ignored. Pretty privilege at its finest. More than likely my butt. Disingenuous at his best. I look at that Pearly Things podcast, and for the most part, it is entertaining, and that's what the whole object of a podcast is, to be entertaining. If you like it enough, you tune in and watch another one. And the more quality content they put on, the more likely you're willing to A, watch another episode, and B, tell your friends about it. It is what it is. The next one we're going to watch will be from the Fresh and Fit podcast. Shout out to my boys, Fresh and Fit. This is going to be one of their smaller after-hour sessions, because they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 females on the show. So this won't be as big a cluster mess as their normal shows, but there are things to learn. So let's get back to it. Okay. Here we go.
Single
there, guys.
AF.
All right,
That's
cool.
what-
Only if it's big, not
Oh,
small.
whoa,
Shit.
Wait,
Yo, chat niggas.
Wait.
BBC niggas.
wait, all right, wait, hold on.
You know what? I'm gonna start a new clan, BBC Squad. Shit.
Wait, so question, what's your definition of big though?
I'm crying.
Like
Not
6,
like-
7, 8?
Are you like
Nine.
mandingos, huh?
Like anything bigger than like 5.5. No curly shrimp type of stuff.
That's
you know?
not big.
No, but wait, do you like it
No.
long or
I'ma
thick?
just be
Or, like,
blunt,
does that
that's not
matter?
big.
Like, if
It
it's
bu- it
very
ma-
long but like thin, like,
Girth?
I like it thick.
like what, you know, like if
You
you,
like it
actually
thin?
had to choose,
Thick.
Oh.
if you had to choose between a chode or a long pencil dig, what would you do? I'm white. I'm white.
I mean,
I mean, I can't go for no toad.
Chode.
Right.
Wait, do you prefer length or girth?
Girth.
she just said girth.
Oh.
No, I mean.
No, she said she couldn't go
No,
for
no.
no chode, so
No.
I mean she wants.
Me-
Right, so
entire
you like
panel.
it.
You
so
like
you
a
like
long,
it
thin
long
one.
and thin.
I don't like thin. It has to be like a decent size, but it has to be thick. Like
Okay.
Okay, what do you prefer?
Me? But to be honest, for me, it don't really matter about the size. It's really about most shit in the O shit. I'm sorry.
I call cap. That is the politically correct thing to say on a podcast. That'll get most heads in agreement. But I don't know if that's what she means. And you got the other one on the right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's the motion of the ocean. No, it's not. You could stroke her down till the cows come home. If she can't feel it, it ain't happening. So, what you saying, hun?
I'm not gonna lie to you because you can have a big ass dick and not know how to use it. I'm sorry.
that is true.
You
That's-
can have a
that's
really
real
big
here.
dick and not know how to
That's
use
You're
it.
not
real,
wrong.
though.
I don't like that
That's
shit.
real.
That's not true. That's not true. Because if it's big enough, the only thing you have to do is go back and forth. And the size will do the rest. there's too much. And the thing I don't like on this episode, at least with this part is concerned, is that there's no pushback. Now I know that they're looking at it completely and totally from an entertainment standpoint, so they're gonna let them talk. But come on, let them keep spouting this narrative, and more people are gonna start believing it because there's nobody pushing back on it. There's nobody questioning it. There's nobody saying, "Hey, wait a minute, is that really true?" And make them stand on their square. Why do you feel it's the motion of the ocean and not the size? You tell me why. I'm betting they can't. I'm also betting that we're getting back to the video.
Oh, here.
Huh?
I think you just put it in. I mean,
What? What'd you say? Swear I didn't hear. But no, like for real. It like it doesn't matter about size in the ocean. Like it's just about the size. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know how to explain it. Sorry.
what's going on right now?
First you
I
said
didn't even hear what he said.
First you said motion in the ocean. Now you're saying size. I'm confused.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it is about the motion in the ocean. I'm sorry. It's not about the size at all. Like anybody can have a big dick and not know how to use it, or you can have a little one and know exactly what to do with it.
BBC squad, stand up.
All right. Fantastic.
What did she do wrong? She contradicted herself. She also befuddled the words, thus allowing the moderators in this case to play a little catch and to catch her out. First you said this motion in the ocean, then you said it was the size. I'm confused. I'm confused too. No, it's the motion in the ocean. Because a guy can have a big dick and not know what to do with it. And they got a little dick and know it. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. For the reasons I stated earlier. You can get fancy. You can do all these things. And the woman may be pleasured by it. Who knows? But that's impossible. The problem will be you lay that pipe down strong, you're a big guy, and she feels every inch of it going in and out, and she's over the moon. It is what it is. Back to the video.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
He did not stand up, you
BBC
guys.
squad,
Make
stand
note.
up. What do you prefer?
I mean, definitely a big dick, but it's all about the. It's not. You know, you got to use it.
What if you get both?
Then great.
That's
That's
a
fucking
blessing.
amazing.
You
That
get
is
the
a blessing.
Actually, no, stay
Best
away,
of
because
both
then you know
worlds.
a bitch gets toxic. You know, you don't. I'm gonna put you on a leash, tie you up, and
That's
hold.
how you take their soul. You just give them both.
Yes.
What about you?
That both is the best of both worlds. I can't
Yeah,
even
both
lie.
is definitely the best
But-
of both worlds.
If you had to choose one.
I need a big, thick dick. If that shit is not big, I am not gonna have a nice time. I'm gonna be sitting there like,
All
we done
Chris.
yet?
Chris, you heard what she needs, right, bro?
I already know it.
What about you?
A whole package in a person doesn't have to necessarily be one gender.
What?
Okay.
What? What? I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. What did you say? What did you say? What did you mean? I don't understand how that became even a part of the discussion. They're not talking about bisexual or partner, stuff like that. This is straight one-on-one heterosexual sex. This is monogamy they're talking about. There's no different sexes and more than one person. No, that's not what they're talking about. Goes back to, once again, how to survive a podcast. Be concise, clear, and to the point. Even if that means, could you repeat that question again? Now, in the case of Fresh and Fit, Myron doesn't like to repeat himself very often. Fair enough. You do run the risk of annoying him. But if you're really not sure about it, say, excuse me, I really don't understand the question. Would you please repeat it? I'd rather say nothing and look like a fool than open my mouth and remove all doubt. I'm a fool. And there's no coming back from that. Then it becomes, what's the next stupid thing coming out of his mouth? How much deeper a hole will he dig himself into? And that's when things start to go wrong, because that's when it becomes entertainment, but then it begins to verge on annoyance, which will eventually get you kicked off the podcast. Not a good look. Back to the topic, back to the show, back to the podcast. Here we go.
It's not like I got.
If you had to choose.
I mean, girls wear straps. They can pick the size. They can have anything they want.
Okay.
Okay. You with the dildo size.
Girth or length? Either or.
Okay,
Whole
right. Even,
package.
okay, but even if it's a girl and she has a dildo on, what would arouse you?
What size dildo? In other words,
What would you shop for?
Yeah.
If they know how to use it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be a long night.
Yeah.
It is going to be a long night. Thankfully, I'm not listening to the whole thing. But it's going to be a whole bunch of nothing. Poor Fresh. You can see him closing his eyes, rubbing the top of his nose, thinking, how much longer before we go to sleep? How much longer before I can tell them all to go home? How much longer do I have to deal with these people? Let's listen to a little bit more of it.
All right.
I'm not.
I'm trying to conserve my hair
it's
follicles.
Everybody chose like if they know how to use it. Basically, like yeah, a couple of people want extra larges, but you know if you know how to use a regular, you know.
Okay. Well,
What
Miss
you got?
Strap-on, what is your name and what do you do for work? And I think we missed you on that one.
Oh, hi,
Did
I'm
we?
Luna.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, bye. Whatever. And I have a creator content agency and swimwear line.
Like what kind of content?
Girls that do like.
What's your name, bitch? What's your name? Let's see if Myron actually catches that or just let it go.
Like the events for trade shows for mainly hemp and cannabis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so okay, like modeling and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
just, like
dope.
how she takes pictures with certain products, sponsorships, things like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you sponsor people to take photographs with like hemp-based products.
Companies sponsor the girls to
Companies
take
sponsor.
their content to make content with their products.
Okay. And you like find the girl and you put them in touch with the company?
Yeah, and we
Okay.
have like creator content, like little parties.
All right. Cool. All right.
He let it go. He let it go. He asked what the name was, and she just completely blew that off. It is what it is. It ain't my show. So, oh well. A little bit more of this stuff here.
And we'll hit some of the chats. And we already got almost 3,000 you guys in here. So guys, like the video.
And
Do us
guys,
a quick favor,
just
like
real
that
quick.
goddamn video.
Should I name it BBC Squad or BBC Gang? You tell me.
Gang.
Gang.
Always
Gang.
Gang.
All right. There you go.
All right.
Answer the first question because I'm having trouble
Cool.
in the back end.
Cool.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, ladies, first question of the night is, what is the weirdest thing you know of you or a friend or someone that you might have heard of has done for money? And we'll start right here.
Notice the question. Short, concise. What is the weirdest thing you know of you or someone that you know has done for money? Actually, no. What are the things that they've done for money? Let's see about the worst salad coming out of their mouths for this one.
I mean, like a girlfriend, a girl or a friend that you know that like has done something crazy for money. And this is pretty random, but like, you'll see later why I'm asking this question.
We had to start with me though.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it starts
It
with her,
switches.
and then it goes back this way. That's how it goes. It always. So you guys know.
I mean, I know a lot of weird people.
just tell us one story.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't say their name, of course. I'm just saying, like, for example, they, I don't know, sold cat bags for money.
Sold cat bags. What is a cat bag?
Whatever the weirdest thing is that they've ever done. A girl.
A girl?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe let somebody watch them get peed on.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
There you go. That's pretty
That's
weird.
cool.
That went from 0 to 100 real
Right.
quick.
Real quick.
All right.
I
Hold
thought
the
you didn't
showers all
know.
around.
I was like, what?
Shout out to R. Kelly. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Never mind.
That's definitely.
So how much did she make letting someone watch her get pissed on?
I don't know details of the events. I just know that things happen.
It was a golden shower, man.
Was the person that urinated on her the one that paid her? Or was it someone else that watched her getting urinated on?
I would assume that it was the third person watching that was doing the paying.
Okay.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Good to know. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Was that interesting enough?
It was kind of.
It was. Well, as for me, you know, there's a lot of fetish people out there. Somebody pooping on a female pooping
There's a lot of weird things that go on.
on a guy to make money.
Damn.
A Tootsie Roll?
Okay, but like you saw this?
She's out with
Like
the
you
name.
witnessed it?
I
Or
think
like
that's
a
what it
friend?
is. Witnessed it necessarily, but you know,
That's savage.
that's
Wait,
that's
so you were in the
crazy.
room like the
Like
guy
you witnessed
watching?
it? No, I
That's
meant
what
like
it
I
is.
meant
Guys,
like it was one of
one
your
mic at a time.
friends.
One mic at a time.
One mic at a time. There it goes. That's the beginning of it. Podcast etiquette. Simple. Let one person speak. Let them finish. The next person can speak. Let them finish. Let the next person speak. They can finish. So on and so forth. Real simple. Nothing too extravagant. Nothing that you need a rocket scientist to figure out.
So, how much did they get paid for it?
They're like $4.50
Damn. Wait, per
I'm
poop
sorry.
or per time?
per time.
The whole session, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. It's
Shout
the
out
whole
to
time.
Dubai. Shout out to motherfucking Dubai.
That's what I was just about
the
to
guy
say.
paid her $450 to dump on her, or for her to dump on him?
For her to dump on him.
Oh, okay.
That's a good win-win.
Guys, by the way, if you're eating food right now, we apologize for you eating
sorry.
food. But
Yeah.
too bad.
Sorry, guys. It is what it is. All right, fantastic. And then you had something that you want to say?
Honestly, no, not really. I don't really know that many people that will like say yes to the weird things that people ask them to do. I'm sorry, but the weirdest shit I know is like that somebody will fuck for money, but that's not weird. You get me? Like that's normal nowadays. So I don't really know anything like weird, like somebody shitting on somebody's chest or like somebody peeing on somebody else. Like I don't know.
What about staying in a relationship where you can argue with someone all day and not want to leave?
We're not talking about me. We're talking
I'm
about
just saying
weird
hypothetically.
shit.
Do you know anyone else that might
Do
be?
you get money out of the relationship?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Ooh.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about
She has a sugar
weird
daddy, guys. I
shit.
figured it out.
I don't got no sugar daddy.
I think I've discovered I got
What's
the
it?
clues.
Sugar
I
or
don't got no
Splenda?
sugar daddy.
We're gonna figure this one out.
Oh.
Sugar or Splenda?
That's a big difference.
Hey man, I can't talk. I'm a Splenda.
All right, so you don't know any friends that Have done anything crazy for money?
No, the craziest thing is like having sex for money. I don't really. It's that I don't
Alright.
know that
So
many
you know
people
some
that would
hoes.
say yes to weird shit, like shitting on somebody's chest. Like they'd be like, "Bitch, I'm not about to shit on your chest." You get me? I don't know. No, I don't know any weird shit.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. What about you?
All right, I got a good one for you guys, though. I'm not gonna lie.
here we
So
go.
I have.
Make up for her.
I have. Honestly, I'll make
Right,
up for
I'm
everyone.
sorry.
To be honest, I hope yours is good, but if not, I'm making up for you too. So I had this girl, and honestly, she had this van that she was turning into her home, and this guy Todd, may he rest in peace. Actually, I hooked them up with each other, I guess. So to me, basically, he turned her van into her home, so she didn't get any money, but she got that whole thing done. And in exchange, she had to fist him, she had to until
But
he,
like how
until he was done with it, and he obviously loved it. But yeah, I think that's definitely the weirdest thing of an exchange type thing. I mean, she didn't get money,
guys
I
be
guess,
getting fisted.
but bro, yep. Todd passed away this year, so may he rest in peace.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Maybe from internal bleeding. God damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
So which one of you guys is up next?
Okay, but like.
Oh, us?
Wait,
did
to
they
get
tell
fisted?
Oh
Which
no,
one's
no,
next?
thank you.
Oh, I thought.
No, we're.
I was
we're
about to
not
say
into
I
that.
can call her for you if you want me
No,
to.
thank you. We're trying to stay alive.
If you guys need, let me
Yo.
know. I got you.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Okay.
BBC's gang. Pray for me, bro.
All right, we'll start with a finger.
Oh God.
Pinkies first.
No.
Hell no.
No, thank you.
Yo, bad man, don't
I
like that.
appreciate the offer, but
Low-key, I know you like it.
No,
But
thank
we
you.
won't say it. on
Hell
here.
nah.
That's not what you told me last night.
What the?
Ooh.
Oh shit! What's going on here? Myron?
we have never met before. I don't know what's going
That's
on.
what they all say.
Oh shit!
I don't know what's going on.
Haram! Haram!
Yeah, that's very haram. All right, I'll read some of these chats before we get into Aura. But you.
It is what it is. The biggest takeaway from that one will be actually no, that was pretty tame for the most part. That's one of the tamer ones that they've done. There wasn't too much over talking. That sort of thing. So I guess all in all, we'll call that a win. Still, the blonde on the side closest to Myron didn't seem to know how to answer a question. So there's that. The next one we're going to look at was, once again, shout out to Pearl and Just One. And this one here is this chick is gonna get kicked out and play the victim card and call the police.
Oh.
But all of that,
That's where we're
she's
going
gotta
down. She's got to go. She's too drunk. She's got to go.
It's time to go.
I'm saying to you,
Boy.
Thank
A physical. Lord of mercy.
Thank you.
He's done nothing wrong. He's done what he's trying to do, what he's employed to do. She's not going to be coming back.
Oh, I will.
Okay, that was the what actually happened. Now we're gonna get into the breakdown.
There's going to be millions of people that are going to ask you why you think that they've done wrong, and they're going to come and say to you, "Good luck to you right now with your young marriage and your two children."
I think that's wrong.
Yeah, that is
wrong. But
Instead of
we're
telling
all
young
wrong.
people,
I
no,
wish you all
do
the best,
whatever
my
you
brother.
can. Do whatever you
wish you all
can.
the
Like,
best.
do not give up. Work
Come
on
on.
it. Like what his grandma said. Like, you got to do whatever it takes, not just to stay married, but to stay in a healthy marriage. Do you know what I mean? Not like staying and arguing. Yeah, I
Tell
did
him
break
again.
up because of my daughter, because I didn't want her to see the arguments. But
Pearl just hit
Hold
on the
on,
nail. It's
you're
like, but why do
talking
you
about,
argue,
okay,
though?
so let's take, you're going to take
And that's
some
more of a
wider field.
traditional
So
thing
you're
to
talking
stay
about
together for the sake of the
Yeah,
child.
I wish
So
that I knew
you're going
about
to talk
one minute.
Okay,
You're going to talk about domestic abuse.
lady,
People
okay,
that
lady,
harassing
lady,
their wives.
Oh.
But all
okay,
of that
That's where we're
she's
going
gotta
down.
go. She's gotta go. She's too drunk. She's gotta go.
There is the result of failing one of the key tenements of a podcast. Now it seems that Pearl is a lot less tolerant now than she's been in previous podcasts. But she did try to rein it in and got talked over. So she's like, oh, no, we're going to cut it in the bud right now. You got to go. Let's see what mayhem results from this point forward.
No, I'm not drunk. You're talking about
You are
domestic
too
abuse.
drunk. You need to.
I didn't say domestic
No,
abuse.
she's gotta go.
I didn't say that.
Jeez, true for the headphones.
No, she's gotta.
What?
In a healthy marriage, if you put your hands
Lord
on
have
me, I'm
mercy.
holding the please. One moment, put your hands on me.
It's time to go.
I'm saying to you.
Boy,
Thank
a physical.
Phone. Yeah, I want a phone.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you. Go get your phone.
Please now.
Yo, what's going on? I didn't do anything to you. Yo, what's going on?
Get your hands off me.
Open
What's
door.
going on?
Get your hands off me now. Get your fucking hands off me. No one's gonna, they're gonna watch this podcast.
My God, I get litty, boy. Hey.
I'm not hurting. I'm gonna get
Gin and juice, boy. Kids
You're
stay
gonna
in
get
school.
the stuff, Sam. It's okay. Just come out.
I'm prosecuting you. Good. Don't. You can't make me go down those stairs. That's not your flat. You put your hands on me. I'm getting the police now.
Hold on.
No, you're being prosecuted right now. Right now.
You're being prosecuted right now. No, he won't be prosecuted. He's security. You were asked to leave. You didn't leave. He escorted you off the premises. Well within his right to do so. And now she's going to prosecute him. No, she's going to have him arrested. She's not going to have him prosecuted because she can't prosecute him. The police can't prosecute him. Only the Crown Court can prosecute someone. So I don't know if she's drunk or not, but she's not very bright.
Now, can't tell me what I'm doing. I want my stuff. What I'm doing. All right.
It is so.
Listen, what? No, I'm calling the police. They can see this podcast. Yeah. I've been abused by you. I can see it. Move for me. If you don't move for me, I'm gonna show. Move for me and stop. Get off me! I have police. He won't get his hands off me. He's abusing me. He's abusing me. We're in. Hello, he's putting his hands on me.
The exit is this way.
Can I have the police here, please? I've been assaulted. No, I've been assaulted. No, I've been assaulted. Get off me! Stay away from me!
A certain tone, I just said to her, calm down.
Yeah, you set her straight still. I heard that.
And then she tried it, and I went, I'm not upset
Then
with
what
you.
happened with
And
that
then-
kiss and that?
And then, and then she goes, I know you're the real one. I know you're the real one.
Yeah, she's been trying to rattle people's cages from the start, you know.
She
I tell her no. I ain't that guy, you know.
I just can't be bothered anymore. Okay.
All right, I think.
And there's the reason. I can't be bothered anymore. And you know what? Good on you, Pearl. Good on you. There comes a point in everybody's life where they're pushed to the brink and they can't take it anymore. That's when the flight process becomes fight and fight harder. I can't be bothered anymore. Just watch a little bit more.
I think the show starts now, Pearly. Let's go. Let's have fun.
You can finally get the answers
You are
to
so
what people will
patient.
give up for social media or for their relationship.
Yes.
Patience is a virtue, by the way.
Oh, Lord.
You got a dangerous smile. You got to stop smiling over here.
I look good on the
Smile
camera,
over
you
there.
know. Golden and that.
Smile,
A bit
don't
shiny,
smile over
but-
here.
It's a bit shiny, but yeah, I like it.
I'm hating the camera now.
Why?
I don't know.
I need a hat, man. Look at my forehead. Listening.
No, you're doing all right, brother.
Yeah, Pearly clips.
What's going on?
She's still talking.
Security. Can you please, you know? This is going to be a YouTube short. I'm certain of that.
Backstage.
Matthew said it was going to go viral today as well, you know.
Hey, you guys like and subscribe
Yeah.
Have you had this experience?
to our Pearly
Yeah, I think
things.
those are her, yeah. Level 4 on the Patreon.
Wow.
Guys, she's not from London, by the way. She's from Manchester. This is what happens.
The Manchester Madness.
Yeah, trust.
Wait, bless him.
Just close up the door, man.
Yeah,
close up your mouth as well.
This is mine. Thank you.
You just be throwing out random bags and that, yeah?
Oh boy. Oh. That is a shame, though.
Shambles.
That great.
And she won't stop. Classic Karen behavior. She feels that she's going to get that big black man arrested because he won't comply with her wishes. Whatever.
Rape alarm's going to go.
46, you know. You're nearly a half a decade, and this
She's
is
the oldest one here.
Literally.
She's the oldest one here, mate.
Grandma.
But that's what
I
makes
had a
me
feeling.
cringe.
I had a feeling she was.
Hey,
gonna go.
hey, listen, you held your nerve, you know. I'll be real. I was like,
I thought you were going to get it right much sooner, but you gave
Yeah,
her
but it's
a
it's
few
her
chances.
show.
I think the show
The
starts
show
now,
is called
guys.
Just Pearly Things.
Just Pearly.
Not just Samantha Things, no.
It's
Guys,
not
I
fun.
have to go give a police statement. So
We'll miss you.
I have to go give a police statement. So I'm gonna let you host for a second.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, this is King Rich's. He's
sir.
he's one of the most talented.
Hello.
He has a show. Anyways. We're talking about what would you give up for the right guy.
Oh, light work. Them
Okay.
ones.
What's going on, people?
You say,
What's going on?
Hey.
So,
And that's where the whole thing started from. How far left did it go? How far south did it go? That they wound up kicking her off the podcast because she couldn't shut up. And you know she couldn't shut up because even after she left, you still heard her. Oh, let's do a little bit more of this, and then we're going to kill this one because this is a mess.
so where am I picking up? Like, what was the current conversation?
So,
What's she gonna give up?
He's done nothing wrong. He's done what he's trying to do, what he's employed to do. She's not going to be coming back. If she comes back, obviously, you have the doors. So obviously you have the legal power to remove someone from the building. That is what you're employed to do. That's what you've done. We're going to get rid of her. The report will go on to say this has happened, but obviously nothing will come of it, it will be closed. If she comes back, rather than you get in a position where you could get in trouble, just call us. We'll remove her. Okay? Sounds alright? Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you very much.
All that because she couldn't shut up. You can't write these things any better. Clear, concise, to the point. Don't speak unless spoken to. Always wait for the host / moderator to ask you to expand upon an answer before you actually expand upon it. Going back to the beginning, Be punctual. Try to be there early. This way you get to meet the host and the panelists and get a little rapport going on. At the end of the podcast, thank them again after the cameras go off. Thank them again for allowing you on the show. And also, if you want to, you can say, if you're ever looking for another panelist for your podcast, I'm available. Now, there are people that will be argumentative, be blunt, this, that, and the other thing. And that can work. But you have to have the personality for it. Auntie Jenny got famous because she was blunt and to the point, but she lived her experiences. And it showed in her answers. That's why she got her own show. That's why she became such good friends with Pearl, because she's real. Can that happen to anybody else? Yeah. But I'd advise against it because you run the risk of not being authentic. Especially these days when everyone thinks that you're looking for the next viral clip, so you got to outdo the next person. No, you don't. Not at all. And on the podcaster side, we saw an instance where a moderator kind of let things go. And there was another one where they put their foot down and they kicked them off the show. And once again, shout out to Pearl. Love you to death, girl. And the reasoning why it happened the way it happened, she answered in the video. She said, I can't take any more of this. I've had enough of this. There's only so much niceties you can have if we go to heck with it. Get out. You're drunk. Was she drunk or not? Who knows? Did she help her case when they asked her to leave and she started having a fit? Nope. And I guarantee you that somewhere down the line, she'll do a video on her experiences on the podcast, and she'll look for her 15 minutes of fame, and she'll blast Pearl for it. To which I say, you can do that. It's your right. The internet is free as long as you can get on it. But watch your six. So I'm going to say, watch your six. That's going to do it for this bonus episode of How to Survive a Podcast. Remember that we're moving the realm of 5. Like. Fastest way to show that you appreciate what we do. Comment. Takes a couple minutes. Good, bad, or indifferent. Let us know what's going on. Subscribe. Instant access to all our content. 82 videos now and counting. Available anywhere, anytime, on any device that you have. Notify. Ringing that bell, clicking the bell will alert you to the next time we have upcoming content. And we got a lot of stuff in the works that we're looking to implement, that we're going to implement in the coming days and weeks ahead. Share. If you like it, one of your friends will like it too. But they may not know about it. Put them on. Each of those things I told you about are free. There is no reason why you shouldn't do it. Heck, if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. It shows some sort of engagement, but too many people will watch something and not comment on it, and I like it. Not a good look, people. Not a good look. And with that, we come to the end of the show. Once again, this is OBJ, your humble host / mod / whatever. Telling you all, enjoy yourselves. Be good to one another. And peace out.